In our current country, we live in separation. That we could tolerate each other as long as we don't cross into each other's spaces. We know that our scriptures have a different message. Our scriptures speak about togetherness in ways that are more than just being in the same space at the same time. And in the scriptures, Leviticus reminds us that one of the best ways to learn about each other, one of the best ways to have true, deep, profound togetherness is to no longer be strangers. So what we thought then is the best way to find the humanity in the other is to no longer be strangers with them. And that's the theme of our gathering this time. How can we find ways to no longer be strangers with those we're being told are different than us or below us? Strangers no more then, in essence, says the best way to live a Christ-driven life, a scripture-rooted life, is to find ways to be strangers no more with the other. Jesus clearly tells us that differences enrich our life. So we, as Evergreen, have the opportunity in this time to say to the world, not only do we know that in Scripture because we've read it, but we know that because we live with the benefits of differences being part of who we are as a whole. And we realize then that differences, far from diluting who we are, they enrich who we are and make us more diverse, make us more understanding, makes us more capable of handling the world as it changes because we have a broader perspective of that world. So Evergreen now has a very particular and important space and role to play, one that says we have to make sure that we are aware of the world around us. And the best way to do that is to invite that world into a space so we could hear directly and respond accordingly. My hope is that Evergreen's desire to explore life in whatever ways it comes to us, and whatever that source might be, will allow us to share with the world that unity does not require homogeneity to exist. In fact, unity in diversity allows us to grow a culture that has the ability to respond more quickly to whatever happens in the world around us, because it is very likely that we will have someone who has either lived that experience or has expertise in handling that experience. We don't need homogeneity to be united, but we do need the spectrum of God's creation in order to be able to be responsive to the world. So my hope is that Evergreen continues to nurture that awareness so that we get the benefit of all these different expertises and perspectives, so that our responses not only are innovative, but they're contextual and therefore fulfilling God's message to the world.